On June 25th, 2014, social lesson number 15, day 4, part 5, and this is hand number 33 through 37. Greeting, Bridge friends. Michael here at Bridge Hands, and welcome back to our final session on our Declare Promotion play. Now, we've seen a lot of exciting, interesting hands, and we're going to finish up with another glorious 4+1 here, where we're going to take a look at things such as a slam in no trump, but we're going to have to do some more counting. We've seen some of those before, so hopefully you'll be up to speed on that. We've got, how about a slam in a suit contract, a major? Even better, let's try a grand slam. Now we're going to have to use some entry management in this, and we know that's all about what promoting a suit is about. And sometimes when they're high-level contracts, we have to rough out a suit. That's our only and best option. And when that situation happens, we have to consider which side has some more entries. We're going to see one where it's the declare and one where it's the dummy. We'll also finish up with a rather interesting, just a quickie of the same previous hand segment, but it's where the declare has to make a desperate move. And on trick 2, we're going to see whether or not the opponent comes to the action with a deep finesse. So stay tuned for that. South is going to be opening, and they have a 4-4-3-2. Ace King, 4 times in diamonds, another 4-card suit. Ace Jack, 4 times in hearts. King Doubleton in spades, and Jack 10, third in clubs, which I will count for a point with the connected 10. So that's 4, 5, and another 5 there is 10, and there's another 3 is 13. So that looks like a 1 no trump opener, doesn't it? All right. And over to the west hand. 6-3-3-1, 6 spades, queen, jack, 10 running. 10, 9, 8 in hearts. Lonely, but big ace in the club suit, and 3 intermediate diamonds, 9, 8, 7. So do you want to make an overcall of 1 spade, 2 spade, pass? What do you think? I think 2 spades is just perfect. Now, if I was in first seat, I would open that 2 spades. Why not as an overcaller? I do believe that's the best bid. You might take a look at your losing trick count, say, yeah, it's a, 6 and 3 with 3 honors is 9, semi-self-sustained suit. We can lose a couple tricks, even if partner's got a singleton. So that would be 2, 3 more hearts is 5, 3 diamonds is 8. That's a little bit, I think, weak to go ahead and open it. And sure enough, in its overcall, do 2 spades. Now, if you had 7 spades and an outside ace, I'm not very fond of opening it with a 3 level with an outside ace. If your partner's a pass hand, sure, you do whatever you want. Okay, so anyway, it's going to be a 2 spade overcall. Up to the north hand. It's a 5-3-3-2 suit, and it's queen 5 times with a 9-8-7-6 along with it. 3 small diamonds, king, queen, third in hearts, and an ace doubleton in righty west spade suit. What is your call there? You have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. I don't know if I count a distribution with queen fifth. I guess 3 clubs is your best bid, isn't it? Some of you may want to do 2 no trump with ace doubleton. Not my favorite. So yeah, I'm just going to bid my 5-card suit, saying I've got 10 points or more. 5 and dime bid, 5 long, 10 or more. So yes, we're going to go ahead and make a 3 club call, as much as we don't think is our best. Okay, over to the east hand. It's a 4-3-3. 3 spades in partner suit, all small. 3 small in hearts. King 4 times in clubs, and a queen, jack 10 running in the diamond suit. Do you want to go to 3 spades? Sort of yes, sort of no. You don't really have but just 1 cover card there. And if you had some shortage in one of the red suits or clubs, maybe, but you might have some defensive tricks here in diamonds. So I'd say just let it ride. Okay, to south hand. Well, you're in a forcing bid situation. Your partner's bid 3 clubs. I suppose you might be thinking about, well, they could have 4 hearts, so I might do 3 hearts, or you could do 3 no trump. They've got to make the lead that way. You'd rather have an ace queen or something, but maybe you want to do 3 hearts. Okay, sure. If not 3 no trump, pass. Do not bid 3 spades. You've made your call. You can't make any more bids. To north, well, you don't have 4 hearts, so you know your partner south does not have 5 hearts, or they would have opened it with a heart. So I guess, you do have one stopper here. You either go 3 no trump or say, well, I've got a half a stopper. Do you have the other one? So 3 spades. South says, yes, I do have a half stopper here. I will go 3 no trump. And it is 3 no trump contract. Opening lead, of course, the jack of spades. Declare quickly wins it with the South. With the ace. And the next play is a club, trying to promote that club suit. Going to the high cards on the shorter side. They win it with the ace. Oh, so the preemptor did have the ace of clubs outside. Interesting. So they play another spade, and we must win it with our king. We play the jack of clubs, looking to promote that suit. They win it with the king, but they come back with the spade, and there comes another spade, and there comes another spade, and there comes another spade, and they have 6 tricks to our 7 tricks. Well, that's about 2 tricks down, isn't it? So apparently we missed our best line of play, and let's take a look at it again. And as we know, when the opening lead comes out, we're in a 3 no trump contract, we count our winners. How many winners do we have? 2 in spades, 4 in hearts, that brings us up to 5, 6, 2 in diamonds, 8. You think you're going to get 1 in club suits? I don't, because if we've got 2, 2, that means, what are they? They have 6, 3, probably, right? Because they didn't go to a 3 level overcall. So we can't get a setup in clubs. We're just 1 short. We don't have where we can do holdback on spades. It's a rule of 7. Sorry about that. We've got 4 from 7, hold back 3 times. With 2, I don't think so. We can't hold back any. So we have to get our last trick in the desperado suit. Yes, we're desperate. We're going to go for the diamond suit. That means that they have to fall 3, 3. Yeah, I know, 36% chance, 1 in 3 times, not great, but it's the only thing we've got working for us. So we'll just have to hope for the best. So this time around, we're going to win it in the north hand, and we're going to be sure that we have entries in the south hand. So, okay, we go ahead and play a heart, get our first round of hearts, play a second round of hearts. They both follow. That's good. Third round of hearts. Well, it was surprising. They both follow there. So we can win our last one there and do a pitch on the club. Forget the club suit. We're not going to set that up. It's not going to work. And, okay, we'll do our diamond thing, our ace of diamonds. They both follow. The king of diamonds. They both follow. The third round of diamonds. Luckily, they both follow. That 1 in 3 chance. And do we have stoppers in the other suits? Yeah, if they want to go ahead and play clubs and promote our clubs, fine. We'll get our last one in clubs. They come back in a spade, of course. We win the king, and we take that 13th beautiful diamond for our 3 no trump contract. So I know that everything we've been speaking about pretty much today is set up suit, promote suits, but that doesn't relieve us from the obligation of having to see how we make our tricks. That first thing we do is we count our winners in no trump contract. We look at our play options. In this case, not going to work. They're going to be able to go ahead and set up the spade suit. So far, so good. Okay, let's go up into slam territory. All right, on our second hand in set number 34, well, you'd think this would be about promotion plays, and it is, but since we being a full-service bridge provider, we want to go ahead and get into the auctions. And this hand, yes, sure enough, we will. So South has a 4-4-3-2, 4-4 in the minors, ace, doubleton spades, queen, 9-8-7 in diamonds, ace, 9, 4 times in clubs, king 3 times. So that is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points. We're going to go ahead and open it. Probably most of you are going to say 1 club. Some of you may sporty want to bid 1 diamond. Lead inhibiting bid, so the opponents can't bid it, and they would maybe not want to lead the suit. But that's a little Machiavellian. If something happens, you miss a club slam or something, your partner says, why didn't you just open the club suit? They might think you're a little Machiavellian, so I'd say just go ahead and make that bid. There is a problem with this hand. We like this 4-4-3-2, but do you see the problem? It's got an honor in each suit. An ace, a queen, an ace, and a king. They're spread from here to kingdom come. It's not as strong as if you had some working honors. So if you had the king with one of the aces, then you're up to 3 quick tricks rather than 2.5 now. If you had the queen and the king, then you would have another quick trick. if you had like a ace, king, queen, and an ace all together, well, now it's worth 4 tricks, isn't it? Not quick tricks, but total tricks. So, yeah, we'll open this, but it's not the greatest hand. Okay, 1 club. We'll get to west a little later. Let the plot thicken. To the north hand, if there was no bid, well, we would say, wow, we've got a lot of working honors, don't we? Doubleton spade, ace, king, jack, 10 in diamonds. Well, there's 8 points. And there's another 5 in clubs, king, queen, and a 10, mind you, like that, up to 12. And there's another 7 in hearts, up to 20, ace, queen, jack. So after 1 club, what would your call be? 6 no trump, I guess that settles that. You might be missing 7 no trump if your partner's got a bigger hand, though. 1 diamond would work. And it is a forcing bid. I've seen some social players say, why did you bid 1 diamond? You could have missed a slam. Your partner could have passed out. No. Responder's bid is forcing. I don't care if you're playing contract bridge, auction bridge, whatever you'd like to call it, it is forcing. So 1 diamond would probably work okay. If you bid 4 clubs, that kind of sounds like it's just inviting game. That certainly wouldn't work. So let's just say 1 diamond. A pass back now to south, it would say, okay, 1 no trump with my 13 to 15, no 4-card major, and then I guess north would say 6 no trump there. If they said 4 clubs, Gerber, would your partner maybe think it's just asking for 5 clubs and pass it with a minimum? I think they might. So unless you have advanced partnership agreements, some people play that if you go beyond 3 no trump, it's ace asking. Others say bid the other minor, 4 diamonds, but since you started with diamonds, you see the ambiguity. But not to worry, because we're going to have a different auction. 1 club, and now Westy is going to come in with 2 spades. Yeah, they've got a 6-4-3-0, and normally with a 4-card side suit, we don't as a opening 2 spade bidder, but as an overcall, I think okay. I don't like it so much if I happen to have 4 hearts, but we don't. We have 4 clubs, jack 4 times, so 2 spades to make a sporting auction. Now for north, this gets a little bit more problematic. Yeah, before we overcalled with 3 clubs as a responder, but now we don't have 5-card suit. And we certainly wouldn't want to do clubs. That only sounds like 6 to 9 in a partner suit. I guess we could do 3 diamonds. That would be a forcing bid. Should be a 5-bagger, but So you got a little problem. You, I guess, should though think for a second here. Yes, that's what we do in bridge. And so our partner could have, as best, a king of hearts. That's 3. A ace of clubs. That's up to 7 points. A queen of diamonds. That's up to 9 points. Where are the rest of their honors? Yeah, they have to be in spades, don't they? I suppose they could have a singleton, king of spades, and said, you know, it's 11. I've got a longer club suit. You might miss a club slam. I don't know. This is, you've got to make some guesses because of doggone West over there. Maybe you want to make a takeout double. You'd really rather have 4 hearts. It's just not going to be an easy bid. So West, good on you for making that call. And we're in a kind of a tough bind here. Maybe you want to do 3 spades, even though you'd rather have a half stopper. I don't know. Let's say 3 spades, whatever. Over to the east hand. Well, you've got nothing, really. Not quite a Yarborough. You do have a 10 on your partner's suit. 10 3 times in spades, 5 baby diamonds, a singleton club, and 4 hearts. Huh. I'd go 4 spades, whatever North does. Yeah, the less I have, unless we have bad vulnerability, but it looks to me like if a partner has hardly anything outside of spades, and I have nothing outside of spades, they're going to have a slam. So I'm going to make the auction difficult with neutral vulnerability. I'll go 4 spades. South is not amused by this, but has no bid. Pass. Pass. Back to North. North is certainly not amused by this. They know that they want to be in slam. Do they belong in a club slam? A 6 no trump slam? They don't know. What are you going to bid, North? If you bid double, it's going to be for penalty. I don't know. If that happened to me, I would probably bid 5 spades and say, partner, do something intelligent. Yeah, I think that might be a good bit to say, five spades, don't pass me, doggone it. So five spades, and it gets to south, you'd say, where are we going with this? My partner must have a lot, and they did this preempt thing on me, so I'd go five, no trump, and north would go six, no trump. Now, you may have a different storyline you'd like to have, but let's go ahead and think about our defender and declare a play. Well, we know what the defender is going to do. That king of spades is popping out just like that. And without thought, south goes up with the ace and starts thinking, well, this looks okay. I just got to get 12 tricks in my other suit. So they play a club up to the king, and they come with a queen of clubs and hoping that they're going to be distributed 3-2, but they are not. They were 4-1. And that means is that we're going to have a problem with the jack doubleton remaining in west with the club suit. So, yeah. We're going to go down one because we're going to have to lose a spade. Diamonds, nothing's happened there. Duplicate values. Hearts, duplicate mirrored values there. So we're down one. So something went a little bit awry. I'm going to talk now about something that we haven't really spoke about yet here, and that is rectifying the count. What in the world is rectifying the count? Well, when you're in a 6 no trump contract, you have to count out the suits, as we saw before. This time, Declare did not do that. And we know that we have to count our winners. Our winners are 3 in hearts, 4 in diamonds, 7, 8 in club spades. We need all 4 club tricks to get our 12. All right, so we may have to count the opponent's cards. We may put a little squeeze on them, maybe a pseudo squeeze, by taking a look at the other suits and seeing how the distribution works. So when that first comes out, why don't we duck one time? We only need 12. Sometimes it puts a true squeeze on, other times a pseudo squeeze, so we can count out the suits. Now we believe that West has 6 spades. We have 4, so I guess probably that would make about 3 for East, unless they had 7 and thought, oh, I'll only open at the 2 level, maybe negative vulnerability, who knows. But we'll assume that there's at least 2 by East. Okay, so we're going to duck one time and see what happens here. See how they fall? Okay, sure enough, there was at least 2 over by the East hand. And we are in, and we can go ahead and start playing some of our longer suits and watch what happens. Let's do our diamond suit. Whoa! No diamonds by West. That means East has 5. If we're 4-4, that's 8. 8 from 13. 5 is by East. East has 5 diamonds and at least 2 spades. So far, so good? Okay. And they're pitching a spade over there, all right. So we go ahead and play another diamond. Huh, they pitched another spade. Okay. And we'll play another diamond. Pitched a third spade. Well, let's see, they played 2 initially, and they pitched 3, so they're kind of abandoning that suit. That's kind of revealing. We'll play our last diamond. They pitched even their 6th spade, didn't they? I don't think they have a 7th. It's certainly not above the queen, is it? All right, so, interesting to know. Let's now take a look at our heart suit. Okay, they both followed. Again, they both followed. Again, they both followed. Okay, so there was 5 diamonds by East. At least 2 spades, we think 3. And 3 hearts. That doesn't leave them too many clubs at all, does it? So we kind of expected most of the clubs initially would have been held by East because there was 6 spots held by West in the spade suit. Didn't leave as many vacant spaces for clubs, but it could have been. Now that we've tested the suits, we rectified the count by holding back one time to see a little bit more about the hands. And okay, so I guess now how are we going to play the clubs? That is the question. You have a two-way finesse, don't you, for the jack? Even though you have the top 3, you still, if it's 4-1, have to guess that. So this declare goes ahead and plays the 2 to the ace. I think I might have, though, played the king to split my honors, or the queen first and then come down the other way. I can still do a two-way, but I can, once again, rectify a little bit more of the count, so to speak. So, okay, we went ahead and went all in. We're going to play, I guess, 4 clubs for West. But now we've committed ourselves, where before we still had an option to look both ways. All right, so we go for a 4 to the 7 and try the finesse. Hope it's not Jack Doubleton this way. And sure enough, it does hold. So we were a little surprised that it was 6 spades and 4 clubs. But the point being is that sometimes when you have these high-level auctions, we have to do a rectification account in 6 no trump, let them win the first trick. Sometimes they have to squeeze themselves. Actually, this time it wasn't a full squeeze. But in other instances, it does actually get to be where they have to throw away one of their good cards, a busy card they have, and they have to throw away a winner in one of the suits. Good. Try another hand. Okay, if you like 6 no trump slam, let's try even a little bit higher level. How about a 7 level? Here we go. Buckle up, hang on. South is the dealer. It is a 5, 4, 3, 1 with that lonely singleton, queen of clubs. But an ace, king, 10, 9, 8 of diamonds. Jack 3 times in spades. You know how I feel about that. Queen, Jack, 10, fourth of hearts. So, okay, in diamonds, 7, 1 distribution is 8. And in hearts, there's another 3 up to 11. Jack, I'm not fond of. Singletons, I normally discount by 1, maybe about 1 point. So between the two, I'm going to give it at least a point. And heck, even if I've got 11 in a singleton, I generally like to open unless they're really terrible. And I like this 10 of hearts here, and I like this 10, 9, 8. So there are some things to like it, although black suits, not so much. So I'm going to open 1 diamond. To the west hand, it's a 4, 4, 3, 2, 4, 4 in the pointed suits. Some nice intermediates here and body cards. Queen, 10, 9, 8 in spades. 9, 8 in hearts. Queen, Jack, 7, 6 in diamonds, and 9, 8, 7 in clubs. Pass. To north, well, look at this. All primary honors here. Look at those controls, those cover cards. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ace, king in the majors. It's, by the way, 5, 4, 3, 1. So it is 14 points there, and another 4 for the ace of clubs. Ace 5 times of clubs, singleton diamond in partner suit. But ace, king 3 times in spades, and ace, king 4 times in hearts. So after 1 diamond, a pass, it's up to you. I think you could go 2 clubs or 1 heart, couldn't you? I think I'm going to go with a 5-bagger. We might be headed for a club slam, although I don't have that much strength in the suit. Maybe my partner does, because they certainly don't have that much in the majors. So I'll start with 2 clubs, make it a forcing bid. Over to the east hand, it's a 4, triple 3. They only like the fact that they have king, jack, 10 4 times. Otherwise, tripletons and small babies. Pass. Okay, to ourselves, well, yeah, our partner bid clubs, no surprise there. We've got a singleton queen, but at least it's worth 2 points now. I give it full 2 points when my partner bids it at the 2 level. All right, well, that helps. So I don't think I really want to bid a 5-card suit. I instead would like to go ahead and bid the heart. My partner might have 4 hearts, so let's see what happens. 2 hearts. And back to north. Wow, we like that our partner has 4 hearts. We know they don't have 5. They would have opened it with 1 heart to start. So I guess let's take a look at our losers here. We think we're the stronger hand. We could go the cover cards. We said that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, that's a mighty big hand if our partner is open, isn't it? But from a standpoint of losers, we've got 1 loser in hearts, 1 loser in spades, 1 loser in diamond, and 2 in clubs. 6 loser and your partner open. If they've got a 7 loser average, we've got cover 6 of them. Yeah, slam, isn't it? You just want to go 6 hearts? Well, our partner could have actually a better hand. So I think we want to go ahead and do ace asking. So that would be 4 no trump. 4 no trump is ace asking. Hearts, even though it was 1 level, last suit, we agree on it. We now say 4 no trump after the 2 heart bid. So, okay, we say we have 1 ace, which is 5 diamonds. No, that's not saying our diamond suit. It's the response number of aces. Okay, that's what you wanted to hear. Maybe there's a chance for Grand Slam after all. Let's go 5 no trump. Pass. Now, if South is not really comfortable with slams, might think, well, maybe they just want to play in 5 no trump. Don't get thinking that way. This is a asking for kings, the second part of Blackwood. And so you say you have one diamond, you bid 6 diamonds, and hope your partner doesn't think you're just, it's a diamond suit. You're saying you have one king, the second step. Okay, well, look at that. If it's the king of clubs, we should be in deep clover, although it could be the king of diamonds, but we could pitch a spade there, I suppose. So anyway, they go 7 hearts. Little bit risky perhaps, but it looks like they want a lot of points there on that grand slam contract. So anyway, you're playing in 7 hearts, and here we go. The opening lead. Well, I don't think you're going to want to lead from queen 10. When they're at a 7 low, make them earn everything they can. Just like when you're up at a 6 no trump contract, do not lead away from a queen or a jack unless you have a good sequence. Certainly not a king. And here again, just make a nice neutral play. So go ahead and play a heart. That's fine. They win with the ace in the north. They say, well, looks like they're going to have to rough out a suit. So we're going to maybe rough out the club suit. So ace to the queen. The second club, we rough it. Ace of diamonds. King of diamonds. Spade up to the king. Roughing another club with the queen. Spade up to the ace. Roughing another club with the heart. Okay, and they've both been fallen, so they're out of clubs. And now we go with a diamond up to a rough it. Our king of hearts, and oh, they had something above us there. Doggone it. So close and yet so far. And where did we fail this time? Okay, let's try again. Once again, we start off by counting our winners, don't we? Because we're in a heart suit this time. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 in hearts. 2 in spades is 6. Diamonds, 7, 8. Clubs, 9. Well, that means we got to have 4 more tricks somewhere, don't we? And we're going to have to do it in roughs and a suit promotion. We have to promote either the diamonds or the club suit. So in this case, who has the majority of the entries? Remember, we're in suit promotions here. We were all about entries when we're talking about promotion plays. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We see we have 5 entries here and 1 rough. No doubt, North has most entries. So I would just soon promote the club suit. Opponents have not come in the auction. Now, I feel very queasy about one thing. Do you know what that is? I see 2 singletons. If the opponents have singletons, this just ain't going to work. We have to hope that these 6-card suits, 6 in clubs or 6 in diamonds, that they fall 4-3. If they fall 4-3, we can rough some and then finally promote the suit. But when we have singleton one place, there's usually at least one place, and we have 2. I just hope that they're not going to be short-suited. If they were, maybe one of them would have come in and made a preempt. Okay, so here we go. Try it again, and we're going to try promoting these clubs on the one with the most entries. So, okay, the heart comes up, and we win it with the queen. All right, that was a nice lead, by the way, for the opponents. And we go ahead and play an ace of diamonds, a king of diamonds. They both follow. Thank goodness they're not short on that suit so far. Remember, we were 5-1, so we hope that they're 4-3. We pitch, then after the pitch, we go ahead with our ace of clubs. We rough a club. We get back to the north hand. They both follow, thank goodness. We rough another club, and we don't have to worry if they're going to rough. We're roughing with the high ones this time. And now we can go ahead and play another spade up to the ace. Thank goodness they both followed again. This is getting a little dicey. We play another one, our 4th round. Fine, we go ahead and rough, and they pitch a spade over here. So, all right, we go ahead and play a spade, and we hope they both have a spade. They did, thank goodness. They broke evenly, and, well, they pitched that spade before. And we rough in, and now we can go ahead and take our ace, our king, and that club has been promoted. So that was kind of a difficult hand to play, wasn't it? Once again, the lead was a heart to our queen. We played an ace of diamonds. There's other ways to play. There's a king of diamonds, and we go ahead and pitch a spade. We play a club up to the ace. We rough a club. We go ahead and play a spade up to the king. We ruff a club. We play a spade to our ace. Now, mind you, we know that hopefully they're going to be even break on the hearts, that they're going to be 2-1 remaining, and we're going to have to keep that ace-king, and we're going to have to ruff one more time on that last club. And when they pitch the spade, okay, we hope they're not out there, because we've got to come back, and we might have come back in a diamond, I suppose. But in this case, it came back with a spade. I think a diamond might have been a little safer after that pitch of the 10 of spades. But, oh well, this guy got lucky this time. Ruffed with the heart, and then the ace and the king. To get those last two out, they were 3-2 and finally fell right. And yes, we go ahead and have our last trick. So, turned out pretty well. We're going to try another variation of this, and let's see when the cards are distributed a little differently on the honors for the north and south. Okay, our hand number 36, as we mentioned, is somewhat similar, very similar, in fact, to our previous one. We'll just go through this a little bit more quickly. South will open one diamond with ace-king, 10, 9, 8 in diamonds. Again, singleton club, 3 small spades, but this time in hearts, much better, king, queen, jack, 10. Over by the west hand, they have a 5-3-3-2. They have their queen, jack, 10 running in spades, 5 of them, but they don't really have 8 points. I don't think they should make a call, a pass. Over to the north hand, it's a 5-4-3-1 again, singleton diamond, and ace 5 times and out in clubs. Ace, king, third of spades, but this time in hearts, it's ace 4 times. So not quite as strong. We have 12, 13, 14, 15, and eventually when they find the heart fit, it's going to be some 3 distribution points for the singleton. So it's going to go 1 diamond, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, 4 no trump. Let's say they end up in Grand Slam again. All right, over to the opening lead. It is that queen of spades covered by the king. And all right, so we're going to go ahead and I guess they're going to try promoting that club suit again. So the ace of clubs and another club ruffed in, a spade up to the ace, ruff another club, wins with the jack of hearts, a diamond ace, a king of diamonds pitching that spade, a diamond back up to a ruff on the north hand, and all right, so we're going to go with a club and ruff it, and we'll win it with the queen. They can't over ruff us. We play our king of hearts and a diamond. We win it with the ace, since the 9 of hearts was there. We play our last club. Uh-oh. They still had 2 hearts left, didn't they? And they ruffed it, and we lost another one. So that didn't work out well at all. So taking the tricks in the north hand didn't work so well there, did it? So where did we go wrong? Well, remember we spoke about where the controls are. Now, how many controls are in the north hand? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe a ruff, I suppose. You got some punky hearts here other than the ace. How many controls do we have in the south? 1, 2, 3, and since the ace is there, 4, 5, 6 entries. 1, I guess, by ruff over here in the clubs. So you've got actually a lot more entries in the south hand. So rather than to promote the clubs, why don't we try to promote the diamonds this time from the other side? We've got 6. We're hoping that they're going to be 4-3, which is about 60-some% of the time. So let's try it the other way. Queen of spades up to our king, sure. We play ace of clubs and we do ruff in. We go ahead and do our spade up to the ace, and we come back with a diamond to our king, to our ace. We play our third round. They both follow. Okay, so far so good. And we ruff it. So that's what we want to see. So there's 1 more diamond left. We go ahead and play a heart up to our jack. We play a spade and ruff it high, because, you know, we don't want them to go ahead and do anything against us. And yeah, we go ahead and play a heart to our queen, a heart to our king, and we've got 2 diamonds left to go ahead and make our Grand Slam. So the difference here, basically, and the point I'm trying to make is that when you're trying to promote a 5-card suit when it's 5-1, think about where you have more entries. First time we had most entries in the north hand. This time we really have more entries in the south. Don't think about just high card points. Think about entries. Yes, we had how many high card points here? 7 and 8 is 15. How many down here? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, you'd think you should promote there. But you have more entries here with these hearts, don't you? So that was kind of the key, is why this time we had to go ahead and promote in the south hand. Okay, well, the last one we're going to finish up is going to be almost identical to this, but one fatal difference for the opponents. Here we go. Okay, so this was hand 36 once again, and we're going to make just one little modification now. Notice that the Queen Jack third of diamonds was behind us. Let's just imagine that instead of that situation we had it a little bit different. How about if it was where it was 3 little diamonds over here and Queen Jack fourth of diamonds over on the other side. And let's say that we, as the declarer, we're not too much into this suit promotion. We're still in the finesse days. And we say, well, if the Queen and Jack were over here, yes, I know it's not a big percentage, but maybe we can do a repeated finesse in diamonds. And that's just the short lesson for us as defenders. And that is, they come out with a spade, we win it. We do a singleton diamond. And if you do a small diamond over here, it's a loser. They're going to make their grand slam. You must split your honors. Now, we normally split the last touching honors. It just doesn't feel right in this situation, does it? But if they do this desperate deep finesse and we happen to have both of them, they're going to make the contract. Now, why do we split them in this situation? Well, they're in a Grand Slam contract, and there's nothing lost by go ahead and playing one of those. So here again, we have some of these little foibles that happen where if we don't think about how to play the hands, and we wish we could discuss them all here, but when you get to the table, just take your time as a defender with some of these, and if it makes sense to go ahead and split your honors in this situation when they're at that high a level of contract, go ahead and do it. Now, if you're going to maybe be squeezed in another suit, I understand where you're coming from. But just a little tip, okay? Well, bridge friends, we've done it again. Yes, we've cooked up a lot of hands, and we've made sure that they were well baked before we went ahead and played them, right? So as declarer, it was very important for us to be sure that we had, in a no-trump contract, take a look at our winners, in a suit contract, take a look at our losers, and then make our line of play. Now, my hat is off to you as graduating, so congratulations on going through those hands, and let's just cover a couple points that we did. Now, first off, we took a look at entries, promotion, and certainly when it's appropriate, we took a look at roughs. But sometimes roughs weren't the best way. Sometimes what we wanted to do was do some finesses when we needed to, and it might be a combination of these. And one thing better than finesse is when we can do end plays. If we can throw the opponents in with their high cards, and then they have to come around to us and they finesse themselves. Certainly there's more than that. Remember the loser on loser play? Sometimes we pitch a loser that we have to have anyway, and then they're on the lead and they have to come around to us. They might do the wrong action. We didn't see too many of those, but we did see where they sometimes, it caused us to have a favorable play, maybe preventing one of them from giving us a rough when we have a 4-4 side suit, as you'll recall. Another one is counting, especially when we were up at those 6 no-trump contracts, where we needed to sometimes rectify the count, kind of get a good count on what their cards were, and see who had the mystery finesse cards or the length in a certain suit. And going beyond that, we have, of course, our friend, the rule of 7. Yes, oftentimes when we have to disrupt their communications, when they're trying to promote a suit, it's the opposite of what we're trying to do. And bridge players, we are all good contrarians, right? Yes, we take a look at what they're doing on their leads when they're leading a sequence suit or trying to get a rough. If we've got 4-4 in a suit, or sometimes 3-4 in a suit, we know what's coming next. We're going to get rough soon. Sometimes we have to pull trump early. So I hope you enjoyed the show. We're going to go off into some new lessons now coming up in our next episode. So as always, thanks for coming along to Bridge Hands. Appreciate you joining on the show and look forward to your suggestions, recommendations, advice, and counsel. So until next time, you know how it goes. Have a good day playing bridge and enjoy the show. Take care. Bye now.